Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2013 Thor Daybreak 34xd full wall slide with outside kitchen motorhome. So this is a very nice full body paint motorhome. It's all fully painted on the outside, so it looks fantastic, and it's been waxed and detailed. It's just completed its major service with new awning fabric over the giant slide out, washed and waxed the exterior, checked over everything, made sure everything's working, and this has a 50 amp service. It's got LED turn signals, brake lights, and backup lights. These are brand new LED tail lights, and it's beautiful full body paint. And this model has this incredible large outside kitchen. I'm going to tell you more about this outside kitchen. So you've got a nice little rack in there to store your alcoholic or fresh water or soda beverages. You can put Pepsi bottles in there, or wine bottles, or whatever you want to put. You have storage out here, so at your campground, and your cold beverages can store in your refrigerator. It's got little bottled water keepers here. This refrigerator is on and functional, and then the little bottled waters will drinks can stow there, or they can go in the shelves. And this is factory, and it has an outside wash station here with hot and cold running water, and it's got a little macerator switch to make sure that the drain is emptied out. Power outlets, LED lighting, so you can dry camp out here. You've got drawers to store your stuff in here. This one actually has 2 drawers. Some of these only have 1 drawer, but this one has 2 outside drawers, which is a little bit larger outside kitchen than, say, the Thor Hurricanes or Wind Sports. This one is a little bit bigger. It's got that secret cubby in there. You've got side hinged full cargo doors. Now when you look at motorhomes, here's an important thing to notice. You've got these big giant cargo doors here. This one has the premium cargo doors. It's a little bit nicer motorhome than your average motorhome. Most of the common motorhomes, they just take a router and they cut out the fiberglass side of the motorhome and they turn it into a door. That's not what this is. This is a custom large cargo door. A lot of storage in this motorhome. This motorhome has quite a bit of storage, and it has window covers and tire covers. These little keepers here, the owner had these installed. They paid a lot of money to have somebody put this on, or most likely they paid somebody to do it because it looks very professional, or they even ordered it from the factory like this. So it's got little skirts that cover the tires and the windows and things like that to keep the sun off, to protect the upholstery. It's got a very large awning, and we'll go up on the roof in a little bit and we'll show you. It's got weatherproof vent covers up on the roof. That one on the right is a translucent one, so you can see if the vent is open or closed. Weatherproof vent cover up on the roof. When you park this and it's raining or snowing or the high winds are blowing, you can leave your vent cover open without fear of water coming in or the vent getting ripped off. If you forget, it's not a big deal. You don't have to run back and worry about it. 4-point automatic leveling jacks on this motorhome, and a very nice paint job. Let's look at the colors. It's like a black metallic, a burgundy, and a gold. It's all painted. It's not the stickers. These are not stickers stuck on. These are full painted fiberglass exterior. The front tires are recently replaced. They have like almost zero wear on the tire tread. Very good tires on the front. These are Uniroyal. These are not Chinese tires. These are very good Uniroyal tires on the front. So no concern about safety. It's going to handle really well. This is Thor Motor Coach, Thor now makes about 25% of the motorhomes available on the road today. This one has side view cameras, So on the side of the mirror, you got power aim heated mirrors with a side view cameras mounted right on the mirror. And of course on the back there's a backup camera as well. Here's another look at the Uniroyal tires. Very nice thick tire tread on the motorhome for safety. You have dual tires on the rear, so even if you were to have a flat tire, you have two, so you're good. And if you need a spare tire, we do have some spare tires around. You have to ask for it though. Again, they've got it mounted on the back here. It's a little windy today. I'll try to hug the RV to stay out of the wind as much as possible. Mounts for the covering for the rear windows. Your backup camera up there. We're going to climb the ladder in a few minutes and take a look up on top, and we're going to look underneath. And then we're going to go inside. Outside TV. We got to talk about the TVs on this RV for a second here to explain. There's 3 TVs. The outside TV is a giant 32-inch high-performance TV. And these TVs are tied to the same inverter that powers the outside refrigerator. So that means you don't need the generator running to watch TV. So we're going inside the 34xd, looking around. It looks like brand new in here. Super clean and luxurious. Very clean condition. You've got a big 40-inch 4K HDR new television. And in the bedroom you have a smaller TV. There's room for a 32-inch TV if you needed that. But it has a smaller one right now, like a 19 or something. Or 20. 22 maybe. Big king-size rear bed here. And this RV supports washer and dryer. It has a washer and dryer cabinet. It does not have a washer dryer in it now, but it's washer and dryer hookup ready. So you can go to a place that sells washer and dryers like Camping World, pick out the one you want. And they usually have specials. It goes right in this vented cabinet here. And they can install it for you. So you get a brand new clean washer and dryer. I have the 40-inch TV box in there right now just to show you how much room. If you don't need the washer and dryer in here, you have additional wardrobe space. You hang your clothes here. This shelf is adjustable height, so it can go anywhere from, so you can have your clothes and stuff underneath. But there's a lot of wardrobe storage in here. It's really nice, really clean. In this motorhome, we've got the excellent condition, look like brand new, recently replaced pleated shades. I'm going to talk about the dash in a minute, but this model has a large U dinette, and it's been serviced, so the material is basically brand new on here. So it's a heavy-duty marine vinyl, so if you jump in with wet swimsuits, you're not going to harm anything. But there are seat belts for 4 in the dinette, which is nice. So 4 people can sit right here and enjoy the dinette. And you've got blackout curtains on the inside. These are nice blackout curtains, so you can raise them up. And then you have a day and night mode. So there's a day mode, so you can still see out but reduce the sunlight coming in. All the lights inside the coach are LED lighting. Everything is clean. Even the refrigerator, it works really good, and it is clean. It's been professionally cleaned by the housekeeper. Our housekeeping service came in, made sure it was sanitized and clean. This also has a pantry right here, which you can access drawers, nice dry goods, dry food storage. Everything is clean. Your microwave. And you have a gas oven in this one. Some RVs don't have a gas oven, but for certain people it's a mandatory item, especially if you're a dry camper. Usually when you go to camp in the boondocks where there's no hookups, if that's what you're into, you got to have a gas oven, because your neighbors will complain if you're running the generator, you know, in the middle of the night. But you can bake, and you have your 3-burner cooktop. It's got a nice tile looking floor in here. Dual air conditioners, master control, And then this is a full wall slide out. So the slide goes from the very back of the coach all the way to the front. It slides all the way in or all the way out, so it really opens it up so you have a lot of space to move around in here with a center aisle floor plan. 2 tables, so you can seat 4 with seat belts here plus 2 there, so that's 6 seating positions in the dinettes. And you have a sofa right here where you can just sit down and enjoy your TV while you're on the road. Your kids can be back here playing video games while you're going down the road. When you're driving through the middle of Kansas and there's not much but farmers fields to look at, they can be sitting here playing the Xbox on the big 40-inch TV. And it makes it a lot easier to convince the whole family, let's go on an RV trip, when they can be playing video games some of the time. When you go on an RV trip, if you don't do it very often, everybody wants to go, and but everybody has their own little space in here. You've got a space in the dinette, you've got a space on the sofa, you've got a space on the king-size bed in the back. Now this does turn into a bed. The couch kind of flips over and then it turns into a bed. The dinette also turns into a bed. So the table, the legs come out, the table goes down, and then it turns into a sleeping position. So I'm showing you the sleep configuration with the U-dinette and the sofa converted to a bed. Now you can easily sleep 2 people here cozy, or 1 with a lot of room. And over here is an air bed, flip over sofa, and inflatable air bed. The air bed has its own pump built into it. It's brand new, nobody's ever slept in it. We bought it and put it in here so you would have it, because you don't want somebody else's bed. There's a brand new air bed. We just inflated it, and so we could show you for the video purpose, and you get that with the RV. So this is a full-size bed pulled out and turned into a inflatable air bed. So 2 people could sleep here, or 1 with a lot of room. You know, depends on the size of your family. 2 small kids would easily fit there, and 2 small kids would easily fit there, or 2 cozy larger teenager adults would fit there. And it, like I said, it has a built-in pump right here, so you just turn a knob to inflate it after you plug it in the wall, and it turns into a bed. I'm going to demonstrate that real quick, how this turns back into a couch, so you understand it. It just lifts out, set it to the side, this rolls up, this leg bar flips over, and then you grab the seat belt. I recommend wearing a seat belt. Gently push it down. And then your cushions hold on with Velcro. They go across. So the airbed has a built-in pump. You just plug it in and you turn it, and it pumps the air right out to put it away. Super quick and easy. You just put it away, and then you fold it as you do it. Can't hold a camera when you're doing it, so it needs 2 hands. You fold it into thirds and then roll it up. So we have a center restroom right here. Very clean. The housekeeping service cleaned it up. It's clean. Porcelain toilet, very good quality. It's got storage, so you got places to hide your toilet paper. Large shower enclosure here. Opens up, and you've got a nice big, maybe a 3x4 foot shower or thereabouts, with a skylight over the top, so you have light in here. It's very clean. Full running water, hot and cold. Medicine cabinet as well. It's been professionally cleaned. Storage underneath. It's not lived in. It's nice and clean under there. Barely used motorhome. And your king bed has some storage underneath. This is a nice big bed. It's king size bed, and you can lift it up, and there's a huge storage area underneath. It's a little dark right now, but the big storage and the small storage, and access to your electrical room here. You cannot store with the electrical components, you don't want to do that, but you have access to it under the bed, so you can carefully store things in the storage compartments. Of course, all your linen wardrobe cabinets over here. So very nice. All the roof lights are LED lighting, and then we have the roof air going right now. This bedroom air. Those are your speakers over the bed, so you can sit in bed at night controlling the music on the speakers, which run off the dash stereo. So that works really smooth, and if you don't want music, you turn it off, or you want to listen to podcast, radio, whatever you want to listen to, or you can maybe even stream it to the TV possibly. Additional cabinet storage above. All of this bedding is brand new, never been slept on. It's brand new out of the package. The packages are in the coach. And then there's storage, there's nightstands, day and night shade right here, so you have additional light. And we can get all the way around the bed. Even with the king size mattress in here, you have a lot of room. You have mirrored wardrobe, makes it look even larger in here. So if you're doing your laundry in the washer or dryer unit, you can do it. Pull a drawer out, and these are nice doors. They have the release, and then you open them up for total privacy in the bedroom. All the wood and everything is in really good condition. It's not nicked up or scratched up. Very nice. Power outlets everywhere. There's power outlets on both sides of the bed, so you can plug in your gizmos and gadgets and charge them up. Very nice. This does have an inverter to power the outside refrigerator. The inverter switch is right here on the power control, so if I want to turn on the inverter, I just turn that on, and then it provides power to the inverter. It's required to be on if you want the outside fridge to work, but if you don't need it to work, you just turn it off. So when you're traveling down the road, if your kids are playing video games, they don't need the generator running to play video games, because the TVs run on that inverter. That means it's using the 12-volt battery for the power for the inverter, and the TVs and everything is connected. No generator needed, no plug-in power needed to watch TV, which is really nice. Even your home game system, just plug it in and it will be powered off that inverter. There's additional storage underneath the TV, so if you have an Xbox or something, you can put the game console right under here, or games and stuff, videos, whatever, overhead. There's room for a Blu-ray player. Storage over here as well. A lot of storage. Over here in your nice kitchen area, you have a stainless steel double sink with sink covers. A nice brand new faucet assembly with this is a very high-end RV faucet, and then it's got the plugs that you can remove to make sure your water drains, or turn them like so you don't lose your ring down the sink. This is brand new, freshly serviced, 3-burner cooktop. Turn on the fire, lights right away. You got 3 burners. Most people may only need 2 or 1. Like my wife, she only needs 1. You have 3. Maybe you can cook 3 times faster with 3 burners. Makes it a little hot in here, but you have an overhead vent that you can open up in the ceiling. So we're going on a little test drive of this Thor Daybreak full wall slide motorhome. Show off its Apple CarPlay navigation system, which is a large screen upgraded stereo, and it has the side cameras. I'm turning on my signal, and the side camera view came on, so you can easily see in both your mirror or your side camera how close you're getting to the curb to make your turns. It's got side view cameras. That's the left side view. I'm going to demonstrate backing the motorhome up and down this street here. It also supports navigation with the Apple CarPlay navigation. So we have the iPhone connected right now, and it's displaying navigation right on the screen. So you can use Siri to navigate you somewhere. So we're gonna back into a cul-de-sac. We don't have to, but just for the purpose of demonstration, to show off the camera's capabilities. We're gonna back down the cul-de-sac in a minute here. So we can watch the backup camera view as we back up here. Back all the way down the cul-de-sac. Very simple to maneuver. I've got great visibility out my wide convex mirrors. The side view cameras are mounted right on the mirror, but we can see, for driving backwards, we have a great wide field of view here. The camera could be actually aimed down a little bit, pointed at the trailer hitch if you prefer, but it's a very wide view backup camera. We're gonna try Siri right now. Hey Siri, give me directions to Queen Mary, Long Beach.
Getting directions to the Queen Mary.
There you go.
Starting route to the Queen Mary. Head west on Berkshire Drive.
There you go. On-screen navigation. Now this works with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay navigation, so it works really good. On-screen navigation. Right now we're going to take a look at the odometer. It has 14,605 miles on the odometer. Making a right turn. We're cruising around this residential neighborhood. Very easy to drive. You have great visibility with these big A-class motorhomes because you can see right down the side. See, we got on-screen navigation, and we have direct access to our Apple Music. We can play it, adjust the volume. Works perfect. Cruise control. We're going to keep the test drive video portion really short. So I just wanted to demonstrate that the full feature on-screen navigation. So we're going to talk about the cab and the front seats right now. You have dash fans up here, a nice one-piece windshield, so there's no center bar in the middle to obstruct your view. So in the front, the seats do swivel around so you can enjoy the table that fits right in the center console. Let's pop that in. So you pop your table in the center console here, and then you guys have extra seating. In addition to the booth dinette, you have the second table, so there's a lot of room for your friends in here. Up on the dash, we've got a lot of switches here. We've got mirror heat, dash fans, generator start and stop, auxiliary jump start, so if you have a low battery you can jump start the coach from one set of batteries to the other. Under hood service light, your automatic leveling jacks, your dash AC, which blows ice cold, works really good. And then you have your dash fans up overhead, and then of course you have your reading lights and over cab storage. Nice big storage compartment. Now some of these coaches don't have storage because they have a bed up here, but you have a lot of storage in the front and your concealed speakers up here. Now this has Apple CarPlay, which is pretty awesome. You got touch controls, so you can play whatever music you want. Let's rewind this one. So whatever music is on your device, you just plug it in and then you have the Apple CarPlay. I'm going to take you on a test drive and demonstrate the Apple CarPlay. So whatever the music you want to listen to, you stream it from your phone, and it doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or Android phone. It has this radio supports either one, and then it has the capability to load a DVD into the player as the screen tilts out of the way. It's a large screen unit, so the buttons are on the bottom. It makes the screen a little bit bigger. It works really good. And then this music is on my phone, so just fast forward to whatever the songs that are on this playlist. And the nice thing is this has Bluetooth, so you can take the phone outside, or you can take the phone into the bedroom when you're charging it, and there's a set of speakers in the bedroom, so you can listen to your music in the master king bed in the back and control it from your phone, including volume and what's playing, or turn it off and stop it. Works really good. You can download the Pioneer app, which gives you extra control of the radio. While you're talking about the dash here, very important life hack with these vehicles, these newer vehicles, is tow haul mode. A little button on the steering column, you push that, tow haul light comes on. That is a big deal, especially when you're driving in the mountains. You have to know how to use it. It's super easy. You turn it on in the mountains, and the rest of the time usually you don't need it. But when you're going in the mountains, climbing up the hills, you turn on tow haul mode. It helps maintain the power coming up. But when you're coming down the hills or mountain pass, driving over the Grapevine or whatever your local mountain pass is, when you're coming down the hill, you turn on tow haul mode, and as you touch the brake, it automatically downshifts the transmission. Because if you know how to drive, when you're coming down the hill, you downshift to use the engine to keep your speed down. And it does it automatically just by turning on tow haul mode. It works really well. And then this little black thing up on the dash here, that's your microphone for your Bluetooth. So if your phone is connected and you get a call, you got a microphone right here. You don't even have to touch your phone. It has a Bluetooth hands-free, so you can hear it through the speakers, and that does have that capability. So these seats, by the way, are in brand new condition. They're premium marine grade leatherette material, two-tone color. They look fantastic. They have been redone, very professional. So, you know, there's no flaking or anything of any of the upholstery in here. It's all excellent condition. Part of keeping your RV nice and clean with good upholstery is keeping the sun off of it. And this has nice pleated, look like they've been recently replaced, wraparound window shades. They're really nice, but it also has an extra set of curtains to close off. So if you make camp and you just want to change your clothes or something, it's got these extra curtains so you can close off for double privacy or quick privacy. You don't even have to climb up and do the pleated shades. So with those closed, you can change your clothes or whatever in the RV. We're up on the roof taking a look at the rooftop of the 34xd Daybreak by Thor Motorcoach. It has been serviced up on the roof. Has dual air conditioners. You got these weatherproof vent covers, these Max Air vent covers. There's two of them. The white one, can't really see that from the outside, and the dark one to match the exterior. This is translucent, so you can see the vent inside. It's very windy up here. I'm going to try to shelter the camera, but while I'm up here, you want to realize that this has the full wall slide and a brand new awning fabric over it. The full wall slide is is the full length of the motorhome. It extends out about 24 inches, and it lets you have a lot of expansion to the interior room for cargo and personal space. Dual roof air conditioners and roof access ladder. Over the shower you have a skylight. So we're gonna have a look underneath this Thor Daybreak full wall slide. Start up in the front in the engine compartment with our little video camera here. Everything's good. We actually have a brand new fan belt on here, so the engine belt has been changed. No leaks. It's not really rusty or corroded under here. As I showed before, the front tires are very recently replaced. These are very good Uniroyal tires. And as we go along and view different parts of the RV here, looking at the transmission and everything, there's no leaks, no fluid leaks, not really rusty or anything under here. It looks pretty good. Underneath the slide you have the full wall slide. Taking a look underneath the slide, it's not all chewed up or anything like that. These plastic roto-molded storage compartments will never rust because they're plastic. As we go through here, you have your main water drains or your easy access in your storage. Your rear tires have a lot of tread, and then this has four-wheel disc brakes. There's no leaks or anything from the differential. All the bolts and everything look tight and not really corroded. See, the bolts are in good condition because this hasn't been exposed to snow or salt or corrosion, so it looks really good underneath here. And again, this was filmed in April 2020. On the tires here, you have valve stem extenders, so you can easily check the air pressure in your tires before you start your trip. You want to make sure your tires are safe and with good pressure before you start driving on any trips you go on. Just in case you have a nail or something, you don't want to find out after you've driven 20 miles off on your trip. Always check that before you travel. Your hydraulic jacks are good with no leaks visible. Again, your fuel tank, look at the bottom of the generator. The generator's in good shape. It's not rust, salt, corrosion or anything, and your fuel lines are in excellent shape. The wiring is all secured under here. Even has the original packaging labels from when it was built new. Your trailer hitch, exhaust. This is a nice motorhome in nice condition. This is your towing receiver hitch here. It has the label, shows a 5,000 pound weight rating, and you have the 7-pin connector, which can be adapted down to a 4-pin or a 5-pin. But you're all ready for towing. Under this area, there's a metal compartment, but there's no corrosion. All the leveling jacks, like I said, they look good. No leaks, no fluid leaks, none at all. Looking again at your tires here. Nice even wear on the tires. When you look at tires, how do you know the tires are good? Well, you want to check for any kind of cracking in the tires, and we're looking, this is HD, and there's no cracking in the tires. You also want to check the tire treads, between the treads. You want to look for cracking, and there's no cracking in there. There's no funny wear patterns on the sides or shoulders. And so as long as the tires are still soft rubber, you know, you have to check the entire diameter of the tire. Sometimes vehicles that are parked on asphalt will get a crack area because the asphalt will react. So you always want to park on concrete, or if you have only asphalt to park on, you want to put it on a piece of plywood so that the wood will separate the barrier chemically from the asphalt. You don't want to leave cars parked on asphalt too long. Again, you have the valve stem extenders, so it's super easy to check your tire pressures. Your rear suspension, all the bolts and everything are secured. We still have the original labels even on the frame, all the bolts. You know, if this was driven in snow or ice or something, this would all be, you know, rusted or corroded, but you don't see any of that here. Not on this coach. It's really nice shape. Drive shaft links, everything's good. Even your catalytic converter, it looks real good underneath. Stainless steel exhaust, your triple step. This is freshly serviced. Has a brand new motor on the step actually. So a brand new step motor and switch on the step. Take a look at your tire treads here. These are nice thick. They got the micro grooves in the tires. These are recently replaced tires. So you shouldn't have to worry about tires or belt anytime soon. As we're wrapping up looking at the chassis inspection, this is your generator. It's a 5500 watt Cummins Onan. This is the mainstay generator of the RV industry. Most common, quietest that you can get. It's in like new condition. We did a run test on it. It runs smooth. It doesn't cut out. It doesn't drop out when you drive. Everything is good. Shouldn't have any problems using the generator. And you can use the generator when you're driving for running the roof airs. You can also use the generator for dry camping and things, and it's very quiet. 50 amp service on the generator. This is a 50 amp coach. You have to watch out for that. See, this has 2 roof airs. We showed you that. So you got a nice 50 amp power cable. The 50 amp power cable has 4 pins. I'll explain that. So between the 2 side pins is 240 volts, so you don't want to touch those when you plug them in. When you plug it in at the campground, always turn off the breaker, plug it in, and then when you unplug it, turn off the breaker first. And wear gloves just to be safe. So hot, neutral, and ground. 4-pin connector for 50 amp. And then this one has the automatic power transfer switch. Some coaches have a plug back here that you have to plug that cable into to connect to the generator, which is kind of a nuisance. If you forget, then you got to go outside and you got to plug it in. You're like, why the microwave doesn't work? Oh, because you forgot to plug the... You don't have to worry about that with this nice coach. It has automatic transfer switch, so it automatically switches through a relay between power from the land or from power from the generator. That's why you don't have to plug the cord into anything. We'll talk briefly about the slide out. This has a Schwintek slide out mechanism. All the drive mechanisms are working. We did service, we put a brand new, the rear cable going to the motor was replaced, but the slide is working perfectly. Everything is good, just the connector was loose. So we replaced the whole cable to the control board. Everything is working good. The slide out works correctly. And then we have the LED taillights. Now my website is mybestcar.com and my company name is A Buyer's Choice. You can go to my website, mybestcar.com, see if this RV is available. If it is, the price and everything will be posted on the mybestcar.com website. And my name is Mike Johnson. You can call me with questions. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Finishing up on this full body paint Thor Daybreak. Thank you.